What up, though? The thoughts and views expressed on this podcast do not reflect upon those of our, well, we don't have any current sponsors, but I guess our future sponsors. Um, Raid Shadow Legends. You need to check that inbox for real. Um, yeah, Episode 2 of Stu Lee. Thanks for stopping by. And let's roll that free ass theme song.
Don't sound like y'all niggas is casting pods in this bitch right now.
Episode 2,
Episode 2?
Stu Lee. Learned a lot in the last from the first episode. One being mic placement is everything.
Yep.
Two being I don't know. I forgot what 2 was. What were your takeaways?
My takeaways was mic placement definitely. What else? Nah, because we actually kind of that was it. We probably did pretty good in the first episode. So,
all right. Let's go ahead and deviate into this whole technology situation.
okay.
So I'm kind of late. I might be late to the party on this one, but the whole Drake and Weekend song.
Yeah.
So apparently that was a AI thing.
Yeah, which is crazy. There's been a lot of those going on lately where people have been doing AI song creations.
So so it kind of causes me to present the question: where do you draw the line between this technology existing and the fact that so many people in the last few years have sold over they fucking music rights, and it's crazy. Like, you remember last week I was talking about the hologram concerts?
Yeah.
Run me my motherfucking money. Run me my motherfucking
This
money.
is going down. It's
Yes,
happening.
That's where we at.
The
Man.
Beyonce hologram.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. It's not gonna stop at Beyonce. It's gonna people that want to go to a Chubby Checker concert.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be able to go to it.
Damn.
Yeah. Chubby Checker, Buddy Holly, and R.I.P. to everybody that we mentioned. No disrespect, but
okay, I got a question real quick.
What
if you were to go to a hologram concert for somebody that was dead?
Prince.
Oh,
Prince.
I'm with you on that one.
Prince.
I'm absolutely with you.
I mean, I would probably pick a Michael Jackson, but between the crazy protests that would go on outside.
Oh wow, yeah.
And the fact that, like, I might have a heart attack during the Michael Jackson show. Like, his real shows when he was alive was already super crazy. People passing out. And shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that was grown ass men just passing out.
Yeah, no, you would have people dying of natural causes.
And he's standing there. He ain't even. They ain't even cut a beat on not one song yet. He just standing there.
Just hologram Michael Jackson just standing there.
Oh man,
like 10 minutes.
Right.
It'll probably be Prince. I would probably get super fried. I would do all the edibles.
Yeah.
That shit would just be a movie. I think that's where we would be. Yeah.
He might even give you a show, where he might just break out a basketball for some reason, just to remind you that he can ball. So
Oh man.
he gonna do like the Drake and Migos.
Oh shit, you could have hologram Charlie Murphy there.
Oh yeah, that's under the story. Yeah. Oh man, I would so pay for that concert. I would so go to that. That would be so perfect.
Hologram Rick James.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh
Man, that'd be epic.
Oh boy. So what would your pick be? What would you?
Oh yeah, I agree with you. It's Prince.
It'll be Prince.
Oh yeah, absolutely be Prince. That'd man, it'd be all man. you had to have like all the hologram dead celebrities in the building and stuff.
Oh,
Richard Pryor in the building, y'all. Hologram Richard Pryor. We got hologram Red Fox in the building also.
yo, the whole fucking row is just holograms. That shit look like the end of a fucking Star Wars movie. It's just crazy Jedi's.
Right. Right. Also in the front row, hologram Nipsey Russell, y'all. Nipsey Russell.
Not Nipsey Russell.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yo, hologram James Brown to be lit.
Oh man.
Hologram James Brown. That would be a wild one.
Oh man.
You still wouldn't be able to understand. Like you'll have fucking subtitles.
I'm gonna be like Kanye at the Kanye at the MTV Awards and just sit next to hologram Joe Jackson and he just pass me a Hennessy bottle. You know, I would be just living it up and shit like man at the Prince show.
Oh man.
You know.
Our generation's music is dying.
Yes.
It's so fucked up, man. Like,
man, for real.
This ain't the future we was promised, man.
Nah.
Like, this ain't the shit we was promised. Like, we should have fucking fully electric, damn near floating vehicles right now. Like everything is a mirage. They sold us hoverboards that didn't hover.
Nope.
Fucking electric vehicles that's damn near just as detrimental to the environment as real ones. And
right
when they kind of priced out of reach.
When I thought of hoverboards, I thought of like the one Marty McFly had on Back to the Future Part 2. You know, we ain't even get that right.
I want to be off the ground. Like,
right.
I want my Iron Man suit, but instead I'm getting motherfucking Taylor Swift singing fucking old ass fucking Little Richard hits and shit. Where do they stop? Where do you draw the line, man? Where? Because the technology's out there now.
Oh man.
I was telling you a story while we was setting up when I was telling you about how I was fucking around with the AI.
Yeah.
And I had rewrote a story about how Space Urkel had caught Space Laura cheating.
What?
And Space Myra had sent him a suit to fight her alien side nigga.
That sounds insane.
A computer wrote that shit.
Wow.
A computer wrote that shit, and it kept me entertained enough to actually process it and laugh at it. Like, this shit getting out of hand, and it's not in a fun type of way, man. Like,
no, it's not.
Have you been able to teleport to work yet? No.
Nope.
No. Are you living, 200-300 years? No. None of that shit. No. But if you want fucking, if you want Lady Gaga to rap Hypnotize, you can do that shit.
Oh my god. That would be
bro, and we worried about what the fuck Florida is doing with their books and shit. Like, no, it's bigger shit going on. Now we teaching Skynet how to rap. We got a problem.
Yeah,
we got a problem. The machine the machine is catching a beat now, man.
Nah.
And it's been so many other songs that's come out in the last couple weeks. It's like
I'm scared of what else gonna come out. Like people gonna take this shit like to the next level. I'm scared.
We need to get ahead of the curve, dog. we really do. We need to go ahead and figure out how we can fucking chat GPT this show.
Yeah.
We already behind the curve. Like we already starting a little late, man.
Right. We be using our voices and shit actually when we can sit there and get this shit up. All right, do this technical and shit. I ain't got to say shit.
Nah, we just type in what we want to talk about that week and have enough voice samples out there. Like,
see, when we do a live show, we gotta stand there for like the first 5 minutes, like Michael Jackson. Let everybody just indulge in our aura and shit.
I don't know. I think we're gonna attract the wrong fans. We're gonna attract some petty niggas. I ain't getting nothing thrown at me. I ain't getting nothing thrown at me. Like at the end, the joke's on them because they probably paid to see me. But nah, I'm not taking that. Niggas got good aim nowadays.
Nah, we just gotta.
Niggas treat me like the end of a fucking NWO match. Hell no, dog.
All we gotta do is just hire the baby security team and shit. That's
Oh man,
yeah,
fucking
they gonna get they gonna do all the fighting for us and shit. So.
yo, you seen the video of motherfucking Duke Deuce 3D and them niggas on stage? Oh
No,
shit, yeah,
doing a 3D. Oh
yeah.
wow, man.
He about to witness something fun today.
Talking about Crunk ain't dead, Duke Deuce.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Somebody jumped on stage and they caught him with the 3D.
Wow.
It was very entertaining.
That's about as crazy as when the Memphis Grizzly had the in the wrestling ring and shit during the game and shit.
Yeah.
And had what was that Tommy Dreamer and fucking.
Yeah. All right, he watching it now.
Wow.
He actually fucked up.
Dog, he really hit it. And this is at Rolling Loud.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Stay the fuck off the stage, man.
Damn, he out here on some Black Action Bronson shit.
Stay the fuck off the stage, man. I'm old, so I'm leading with some crazy shit. I'm getting them last couple spin kicks out my system. Like fucking flying knee. Like it might get dark real quick. I spend the next 2 weeks on a limp. We be doing this shit virtual. Oh man. Yo, hey, you watched Coachella this weekend, right?
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead and fill me in, though. Give me a quick rundown.
Okay, well, I pretty much was trying to watch specific performances. First of all, Metro Boomin, I had to watch that set because he had actually, one of the best albums of the year. So I knew he was gonna have the full of guests. So of course he had Future, Don Toliver, and he brought out The Weeknd. Like it was dope. Like I enjoyed his set. But the main reason I wanted to watch the Coachella what was that, the Coachella streams, because Frank Ocean was performing, and this was his first performance in like 6 years, and nobody has seen or heard from Frank Ocean or anything. So for him to, like this was before pandemic, we didn't see or hear from Frank Ocean. So for him to crawl out of whatever cave he came from to finally do a performance and everything, it was highly anticipated. So I was like, okay, Sunday night I'm gonna stay up for that, even though the time difference and plus I had to be to work the next morning. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna stay up for this one. But shit just didn't seem right because first of all, he decided to not, because the whole Coachella was streaming all on YouTube, each stage and everything though. But I had to find out through Twitter that he decided he pulled the streams from his performance. So I was like, oh, here we go with this shit.
So he was the only one.
He was the only performance that did not get streamed.
Oh.
So yeah, which was sickness. So I had to figure out how everybody was going to do it. And so we ended up finding out that it was Instagram. It was someone on Instagram. Matter of fact, shout out to her because she the real MVP for that. Shout out to, what is her name? Morgan Doesn't Care. Shout out to you because she live streamed the whole Frank Ocean performance from Coachella from her phone and had
Morgan really doesn't care.
Yeah, she really does. No fucks given. But shout out to you because you probably had a good old time at Coachella though. But the fact that you did that, and you even had like celebrities was actually trying to log into it, like just to see Frank Ocean's performance. So your shit was doing numbers. You had like one point it was like over 100,000 people trying to watch the performance. Like shout out to you because and there was another one also on Instagram that was doing live stream because since they didn't want to stream it on YouTube. So but it had its moments. I enjoyed, because he was cool, but it was weird because first of all he was like sitting down performing and then you didn't really see him unless there's like a big screen and stuff, and then people was walking through the whole performance and shit. And it was like he was taking like gaps. It was like breaks in between songs of just silence, and then okay, anticipating what song you gonna do next. So it was just something eerie about it. And then and come to find out, also before that, he got as many songs. I think he had like a DJ set. Did a whole bunch of songs where he kind of took a break and then came back out, performed a few songs. But he had already was like an hour late, and he like for his performance. And so then by the time he got to before he could really get to like his knee deep songs and shit, they cut him off curfew. So like they shut it down and people was mad, booing and everything. So but it was just a whole bunch of mess behind it. They come to find out they had to change the set twice. He had to make some changes last minute. Also, he I guess during um rehearsals he uh fractured his ankle. So that's also why he didn't do a lot of walking and moving around and stuff like that. It was just weird. It was just weird. It was good seeing because the songs that he did do, he did some of my favorites with Pink and White. Did Solo, he did, but he didn't get to do Thinking About You, which was one of my favorite ones. He did Novocaine. I think it started off with Novocaine, so he didn't do Swim Good. So it was something he was missing. He was missing some knee deep ones, but it was pretty good from what I seen. But now, because Coachella is 2 weeks, two
Right.
weekends, so they have the same lineup for 2 straight weekends. He pulled out of the second weekend, so he's not performing, and he got replaced by Blink 182. Yeah, so that's a bummer because I was like, okay, hopefully week 2 performance is gonna be better, but there ain't no week 2 performance.
Okay. So you are more in tune with this than I was. So my question to you would be: is this like some artistical shit, or do you think this was just how do you feel as a fan? Because what I read about it is more or less on the back end, and it was coming from a more negative perspective of somebody that was there.
Oh yeah, it was a hot mess. It was a hot fucking production mess in the background and everything. So but it's in between that. It was good seeing Frank Ocean. Actually perform or do as much performing as he could. Now he had an injury though, but because we haven't really seen him or ain't got no new music in a long time or anything. And also he dealt with a lot of personal things. Everything, lost his brother to a car accident and stuff. So which he kind of made light of and everything. Thanking fans for just supporting him through all of that and everything. But it was good seeing him for however long the performance is though. But even though I was up like 3-4 o'clock in the morning trying to watch it off somebody's Instagram live, I didn't appreciate that. And then for it to get cut off and be everything, no, it was just weird, man. It was just weird though. It was like, okay, it's good seeing him. It's good seeing him. He still got it and everything and stuff like that. Good performance and stuff though, but it was a hot, confusing mess.
Okay.
And I was half asleep trying to watch it and everything. So try to stay engaged and stuff, but it's hard as hell trying to do that circumstances.
No, I get it.
Yeah, so
All right. Well,
that's how that went.
All right. Well, on that point, you want to take a break, then we go into stuff you want to talk about.
Oh yeah, sure.
Adam Silver got cooked off motherfucking mic.
Woo,
So,
man,
tough,
we
man.
went in on him. Yes.
Yeah, that was so when we come to the conclusion, he looks like the dean from Community.
Yeah.
Who else did you have?
I had
Christopher Lloyd and Who Framed Roger
Roger
Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yep. We got Mr. Six, the Six
Mr.
Flags.
Six, the Six Flags guy. Yeah.
Let's
We
see.
had somebody else.
Oh yeah, the Great Kazoo from Flintstones. And they're Dum Dum.
Oh,
Draymond Dum Dum.
oh man.
You submitted for a game, Dum Dum.
What's my man's name from Venture Brothers?
Oh man. Ooh, I gotta look at
Oh
that.
shit.
Ooh, Venture.
Fuck,
Oh,
all
Dr.
right.
Thaddeus Venture, Rusty Venture.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. All right. So that derailed the shit out the show.
Yeah, we had to list all the things Adam Silver looked like.
The wonderful world of edits.
Yes.
All
Ooh,
right.
man, this gonna sound so much better when y'all time y'all hear it.
Oh yeah. Yo, we should put this shit in cutting room floor.
Yeah.
Just have fucking 30 seconds of us frantically flipping through our phones.
All right. Dog, man, that's some good, yeah, some good bonus coverage.
Yo, that joke ain't even funny no more, dog.
Right, damn.
Damn.
I had, you know.
So I googled that shit faster.
Right.
Slow ass nigga. Yeah. All right, so we gonna let you go ahead and
Okay, so we're gonna occasionally talk about wrestling.
it's gonna come up every now and then.
Yeah, it is gonna come up every now and
A
then.
lot
So
of references.
oh yeah, definitely. Cause so you know, 'cause we both grew up as wrestling fans, and also shout out to all of the black wrestling fans out here. It's like a secret side of us. Anybody black it out here, like, hey, yeah, I watch wrestling too. Yeah, it's we gotta look out for each other.
Is that the real Illuminati?
Yeah. Close to it. Yeah, close to it. Yeah.
The Black Wrestling Coalition.
Yeah, Black Wrestling Coalition. Yep. So
right.
we're a secret society. So
All right.
shout out to everybody that watch wrestling. So
Definitely.
yeah, and the ones that don't, fuck y'all. So let us watch our shit.
All right.
So, anyways, I pretty much want to get a background of some of the things like
Because I think at this point you might be a slightly bigger fan than I am. You watch it more consistent than I do. Like I'm hip to it, but you know a lot more ins and outs.
I'm watching it every time it's on. So my Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and pay-per-view Saturdays and Sundays. So and I've been actually getting to the point where now I'm venturing in other wrestling companies. So not just WWE, but also AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. So a lot of the indies I'm trying to get into more because a lot of the current wrestlers come from those indies and all those other organizations and stuff. So
word up.
Yep. So all right. So I'm gonna start with let's see. First of all, what made you start watching wrestling? What got you into wrestling?
Oh, what got me into wrestling was the first match that I remember was probably the Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon ladder match.
Ah man, that was a great
so
match.
from that point on, that's when I started watching a bunch of other shit. Like one feud that really stood out with me that actually kind of got me to consistently watching it was probably Razor Ramon versus the 1-2-3 Kid.
Oh yeah.
As trash as that shit was, like that's what really got me. And then like
that was a great underdog. A great underdog story.
I believe that was a little bit before Raw. I might be wrong. I don't know. But
I think that was Raw. That was Raw.
Okay, so yeah, so around that time, I knew about it, but I think what really got me to become a fan was definitely it was probably the Attitude Era.
Oh yeah.
The fact that I got in trouble a lot, saying and repeating and mimicking a lot of shit. That's why like with this whole like kids have autonomy thing, that's not a good thing, because if it was up to me at fucking 11, 12 years old, I was running around giving people the finger, telling people to suck it, and throwing up the fucking black power, talking about joining the nation, and I was fucking stone cold stuttering and super kicking.
Man, who wasn't doing that?
Yeah. So on top of being a big Power Rangers fan.
Oh my, yeah.
Like I was getting into a lot of the goofy ass martial arts, a lot of the little silly side of combat sports.
Yeah.
So that might have been my jumping off point right there. I think that was it. It was probably probably the Attitude Era is what really like sink me in. It was so much shit that was going on that like as a kid it was just like it was awesome, but when you look back it was like damn, like I was really pointing to my crotch that much. Like you don't realize that shit until you get older.
Yeah, like damn, I was really telling people to suck it. And, yeah. No wonder why the teacher was mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like damn, I should have got my ass whooped.
Hell yeah. So what was it for you?
Um, it was a combination of things. Mainly, I would have to credit. First one I would have to credit is my late grandmother, Frankie, my dad's mother. She only seen her a few times in life though. When she actually one of the times that she actually came visit and stayed with us here in Detroit because she lived in Alabama. Well, she lived in Alabama. That's where my father is from. So she used to watch WCW Saturday nights. Yeah, I know that's a throwback for you right there on TBS. Yes.
Oh,
so I used to sit and watch it with her, and that kind of started getting me into it. So, cause she from the South and everything, and I guess WCW like a lot at that time. A lot of people from the South was watching WCW a lot, so that started me getting into it. And then I would probably have the credit. So I started watching that then, and then started getting into WWF. And then also shout out to my cousin Marcel, who also live in Alabama. She when she moved up here and lived with us for a while, she kind of helped me get into it even more. So like we was like watching Monday Nitro and watching Monday Night Raw, flicking back and forth trying to watch both of it and stuff. So and pretty much keeping up with everything. So I would have to credit her for that, and after that, I pretty much was like convinced, like this is what I like it's and I ain't gonna lie, I got into a lot of trouble too, with a lot of wrestling related stuff. Let's see, first of all, I got my ass whooped crucially for ordering a pay-per-view that I wasn't supposed to.
Oh.
Yeah, I actually, and I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was WrestleMania 13. That was the one where Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. When Stone Cold he passed out, he was bleeding.
Oh
Yeah. It was that one. So, and I really wanted to see WrestleMania, and like
Stone Cold versus fucking Bret Hart. I remember that match.
yeah. So, and I really wanted to see that WrestleMania, and I was already sick that I missed the WrestleMania the year before, which was what Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, the Iron Man match.
Oh, man.
So, but I was like, I wanted to watch WrestleMania, and like I knew, shouldn't have known I ain't had no business trying to call pay-per-view. I had no business trying to call pay-per-view, trying to order this event and everything, because I know by the time they see this bill in a month or two, I was getting my ass whooped. But I guess I was thinking like I wasn't gonna worry about that till like a month or two. Meanwhile, I'm gonna sneak and watch this pay-per-view. Boy, when I found out that bill, I got my ass whooped. Man, they would not play. I was like,
Stone Cold got you fucked up.
Yep, Stone Cold got me fucked up. But hey, it was worth it though. But funny twist about it is that the same year, later that year, I went to my first wrestling event.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so and yeah, this was like 1997. So, and this was at Kobo. It was a general live house show, but it was a significant one, and I'm gonna tell you why it was significant. Because of the date, it was November 8th, November 8th, 1997.
Right.
The day after was the Montreal Screwjob when Bret Hart was leaving WWE or WWF, and him and Shawn Michaels had the championship match, and Shawn Michaels put Bret Hart in the sharpshooter, and Vince called the ring the bell.
The Montreal Screwjob.
Yeah, the Montreal Screwjob. Yep. So I went to the event the night before that. So I was able to see one of Bret Hart's last matches before
he left.
Yep.
Oh, that was dope.
Yeah, and saw The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker. It was everybody. It was dope.
Alright,
So you know.
this is cool. What you got next, man?
Oh, next.
Yeah.
Let's see. Um, what is your top 5 favorite wrestlers?
Top 5 wrestlers. Ooh. Top 5 wrestlers.
Or your 5 favorite?
No order.
No order.
Okay. Let's see. Probably Stone Cold Rock. That's probably my 1-2. Um, Shawn Michaels was probably my first favorite.
Man,
that was like my go-to in all the video games.
Yeah. WrestleMania arcade game.
Yeah. And them weird ass outfits how come we just now realizing that he used to wear them fucking stripper outfits out, and like we used to be cheering for this motherfucker, dog, and he come out dressed like a motherfucking,
We're probably one of the
one
of the worst, but classic theme songs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just a sexy boy. We cheer for that.
I know. As a kid, man. Whatever. But anyway, so I'm at 3, right?
Yeah, you said right. Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. As far as new school, or more recent, I'm a pretty big Kenny Omega fan.
Oh yeah, clean it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I fuck with Kenny Omega.
Oh yeah.
And
he actually the reason I started getting in New Japan too was because Kenny Omega.
Yeah. The Okada. The Okada and Omega matches.
Yeah.
The shit.
Yes.
But yeah, that might be I don't know. My 5th right now is probably Ricochet, man. It's ever since Ricochet versus Ospreay, it's hard to turn me off from being a Ricochet fan. Like,
that match was epic. That was
Ricochet is insane, man.
Yeah,
like, he is capable of doing some insane stuff, and I like Spot Fest.
Yeah,
I don't know if we got into this or if we harped on this at any point, but when it comes to wrestling, I prefer Spot Fest.
Oh yeah,
I like me some 7, 8 people trying to drop each other off a ladder and finish after finish after finish after Ricochet jumping off something doing a fucking double backflip.
Yeah.
So some of my favorite matches were probably those Money in the Bank matches.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the one that they did on the rooftop as much.
Oh, the one they did at the WWE headquarters because of the pandemic? Yeah. That was terrible.
It was aight. Like, it wasn't the worst. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. It was a weird thing because it was like they were still trying to sell that. Did Ricochet die as far as the story? Who went over the edge?
I think it was Ricochet and Rey Mysterio. They got thrown off. Like they were supposed to be dead.
Yeah. Apparently Ricochet should be dead.
Didn't Corbin throw them off?
Yep. Baron Corbin should be like locked up for murder.
Yeah, for real.
Rey Mysterio should have one eye, according to wrestling. Kane and Undertaker should be like blood brothers. Boy, wrestling lied to us, man.
Yeah, they did, man. For real.
All right, so you got a 5?
Let's see. 5. I had to pick 5 all time. All right, I'll start with my 5 growing up, and then I'll go with like what I like, who I like currently. Growing up, like my favorites, of course, Shawn Michaels was my first favorite wrestler too. So, absolutely. I would probably have to say Stone Cold, because who wasn't a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan?
Oh man, like just so many terrible fucking, like telling people you'll stomp a mud hole in their ass,
right?
Getting their ass beat, Austin 360, right?
Flipping the bird at every, like for real.
So many calls home.
For real.
So many fucking times that I had to write on a board or get essays or something because of these motherfuckers. Like, yeah. I was a big DX fan, but yeah, who else?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. After that, I'll probably have to say, my 3rd would be Triple H.
Triple H, that's a respectable.
Yeah, Triple H. I was Triple H fan. So,
just don't tell them about any criminal background. He seems to not think highly of that.
Not at all. So, fourth, I would say Chris Jericho.
That was one of my fringe picks.
Yeah.
That'll probably be my honorable mention.
Chris Jericho's in my top, and because the fact that he's still doing it right now.
His character acting is ridiculous, man.
It is.
And
also, he can go in the ring, like, for real. Like, even back in, like, ECW days. Like, that, like, anytime, especially Break the Walls Down, like, when he premiered in, like, WWE, man, like, that. That's, like, one of my favorite things growing up, too, so.
Like, some of his gimmicks, I love his theme song.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had a great taste in theme song, so. Yeah, so definitely Chris Jericho. My last one would probably be the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. That was a good one.
It is. Like, he was like, and it's sad that he passed when he did, but he, man, like, everything about him, like, he could go in the ring and the whole lie cheese steal thing. I love that shit.
Character guy.
Yeah, great character guy. The whole, him throwing the chair at somebody and just and then laying back like he got hit.
Yeah.
Like, it's just great acting. Like, his character, everything was down packed. Also, because he was a hell of a wrestler. So. Yeah. But, and, you know, I felt like he would have been doing a lot more. He would have still been doing it if he was still alive. So.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, what's next on your list? These are pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get a chance to discuss wrestling too often. Unless, unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, because not
we talked about WrestleMania, but that was mostly because night one was so much better than night two.
Man, that was awesome. Oh yeah, that's what what was your first? Did I ask you what was your first? Did you mention what was your first wrestling event?
My first wrestling event was.
I know I mentioned mine.
Oh, I do not remember. It was some live event. I was a kid. It wasn't really anything remarkable.
It was one of them house shows.
I think one of my favorite ones that I probably went to was I was at there was a Raw and Roman Reigns. It was around that time that they was doing Roman Reigns wrong as far as booking him. And what happened was he came out and I had floor seats, and I got to boo the shit out of him because I hated that character. I hated the direction he was going.
Big dog Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way Vince runs things behind the scenes. Like, it makes for good entertainment sometimes, but he be putting the wrestlers through some bullshit.
I think I was at that one too.
Might have been.
Yeah, was that the one when Cena called out Undertaker?
I think so.
Yeah, and it ended up being a improv match at that WrestleMania, which was dumb because he was sitting in the crowd.
Yeah.
And then he just get word last minute, like, "Hey, Undertaker here. He want to fight you. Like, you got to go in the back and get ready and shit." That shit was all dumb. So,
that might have been one of my more recent ones. I really haven't done that many wrestling events. I keep up with them a lot. I think that would probably be it. We still doing AEW, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna that up. I'm trying to do SummerSlam, so I ain't gonna lie. I had to go through hell with Ticketmaster trying to get tickets, and I'm still determined to go, even though I'm had to probably go on StubHub and but I'm still gonna be in the building. So
I get it. Hopefully I'm right there.
Yes.
I'll let her check that shit out.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. So this will be my second SummerSlam. I went to probably my favorite one that I actually went to was probably SummerSlam 2 years ago. I went to Las Vegas. And it was like one of the first major stadium events they had after the pandemic. So which is already a risk too, but at the same time I didn't want to miss that. So it was set up entertaining. John Cena versus Roman Reigns for the championship. Brock Lesnar had returned. Becky Lynch had returned. It was very entertaining. Got Edge versus Seth Rollins. Seeing Edge do the Brood entrance.
The Brood entrance.
Yeah, which was a killer fucking theme growing up and shit. So that was dope seeing that. It was entertaining, and also it was in was that Reliance State, Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah.
And where the Raiders play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Very nice stadium. Now the only thing about that was I will say was memorable was because that it was when they started doing the cashless uh venues and
Yeah.
stuff. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was a downfall because the systems actually went down
Mhm.
in the whole stadium and they had to give away food. So we got a whole bunch of free fucking food because they had to get rid of it because they couldn't. Yeah, because all the you couldn't pay nothing in cash. Everything was cashless. You had to pay in card.
Mm.
So they should have thought about that out and actually planned it out before they even did that. Because I don't even think
Right.
the NFL even played a full stadium. They didn't even have a full stadium NFL game by the time they had SummerSlam. So
Jesus. Okay.
yeah.
I think we got time for one more.
Oh, okay.
All right. You got to. I seen. I peeked at that list.
Oh,
You got a nice little list. You did way more homework this week than I did.
Oh yeah.
I was tight about that Drake and Weekend song.
Yeah, that really
Yeah.
had you, you know,
and I just
struck a nerve there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
let's see, what was it?
The bot's taking over, man. The
Man,
bot's taking over, and once we find a bot that can do this show, we done.
yeah, but it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. I ain't got to
Sit-
put no fucking effort in this shit.
Sit in the back and eat motherfucking Bucharest shawarmas all day. Hell yeah. Cass being potted. Nigga.
Right, being positive.
Cass being potted around this motherfucker. Sponsored by Chat GPT. Yeah.
Let's see. I thought I had another one. Where was that? We could switch off to. Let's see. You want to do one more wrestling one?
One
or?
more wrestling one.
One more wrestling one. Okay.
Yeah.
What is one of your favorite moments of the Attitude Era?
Right. Oh, favorite Attitude Era moment. I want to say it has something to do with Shane McMahon almost killing himself, jumping off something stupid. I think my favorite moment might be seeing Mankind go off that cell.
Oh, yes, that was
one of the few pay-per-views
yeah.
that I was able to convince my mother to buy.
I think I saw that one too, and
Yeah.
that was
a lit one.
how was he not dead after that one? Because the fucking crowd, like, you got thrown off the cage, and then you got thrown in through the cage onto some thumbtacks.
Oh yeah. So it would be that or the whole integration, like, seriously into video games. Cause you remember motherfucking Raw on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then you had Warzone come out, and then all the Smackdowns and shit. When the Smackdowns came out, that has to be one of my moments because that was a serious change as far as wrestling games went.
And the SmackDown versus Raw games, and
like that might have been it. Like, I'm a big gamer too, so a lot of the moments, like, once they cross over and they start getting my attention on the system, and be like, okay, like, that's a little different to me.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I would say those two is probably those was probably my favorite moments. Yeah, but shout out to Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon, go sit down, dog.
Nah, man, please.
Please.
You don't have to do this no more,
good.
man.
You ain't gotta. You rich.
Right. Stop risking your body out like that. You ain't got to do that no more, man.
Oh my God! Like, what are you doing, dog?
Right.
You are a gazillionaire.
And you sacrificing your body just for entertainment, just for our thrills.
We've already seen you do enough crazy shit to know you legit.
Yeah, we done enough, dog.
Yeah,
like,
we don't need that.
That Undertaker threw you off of Hell in the Cell too. So
yeah.
At that point, I was like, okay, this has to stop.
When they was in Detroit, he jumped off the cell on Kevin Owens and missed.
Oh my God, yeah.
Shane, we good.
Yeah, we
good, dog.
We ain't gotta do this no more, man.
Yeah. So. All right. So what would your Attitude Era moment be?
Let's see. I might have a few. Also, I got to go back to who my current favorite wrestlers is. 'Cause I don't think I got to that too.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But favorite Attitude moments, I would probably say one of them would be the Hell in the Cell. Also would be the whole build up to WrestleMania with Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels, because that was my two favorites, and then the whole Mike Tyson factor with that everything, and also I think that was like the first full WrestleMania that I actually watched from beginning to end um, for free. Because back when the little when you turn the pay-per-view channels on and it used to just get fuzzy and all that, and you had to kind of make out with everything.
Yeah.
Well, Comcast used to fuck up back then and used to actually just show it for free and shit. And I watched that whole thing for free, and it was a lot more other ones I did. So that probably another one of my favorite moments was that whole build up with everything with that. Oh, also, I gotta say the what beyond anything Stone Cold related was in the Attitude Era was like favorite. So.
Yeah.
So definitely so.
Okay.
So my current favorite wrestlers, I'm a Kevin Owens fan. You have mentioned Kevin Owens, like that's one of my guys. I like him. Kenny Omega is another favorite. Bianca Belair. I'm a Bray Wyatt fan too. Like that like when he first came in and with the whole Wyatt family gimmick and everything, I was all in that. And then when it came to the Fiend until Vince fucked that up. So, I fuck with Bray Wyatt. So I got a few favorites. Other than that, I'll probably say I like Io Sky. I like mainly for a lot of the stuff she did in NXT. So when she was Io Shirai. So
that's the point that like once they stopped doing NXT takeovers, I think that's when I stopped like really seriously watching this generation like consistently.
Oh yeah.
That was that was a tough moment for me. I love takeovers, man.
Yeah, that man, there was some classic takeover, man. Oh, Adam Cole too, by the way. Adam Cole.
Oh yeah.
That's another of my favorites. So.
All right. So take another little break and go ahead and do our pivot again.
Yep. We can go ahead.
All right. Closer.
Yep.
Yeah. Word of wisdom for all the kids out there: don't just fuck with random buttons. We done had a couple beers up here, and
yeah, we gotta stop touching shit.
All right, so go ahead and hit them with the socials, Mr. Lee. Where can the people find you?
B Lee on Facebook, B_Lee313 on Instagram and on Twitter. You can find me on Twitter. I'll be on there a lot, talk about random shit. I don't post a lot on Instagram, but inbox still working though, and on Facebook too. So, but you can reach me on Twitter. What's your socials over there?
Stocking Cap Stew on IG, Stocking Cap Stew on Twitter, all one word. You can hit me up on there. If you made it this far, thank you for listening. So what else do we need to hit them with?
Happy 420.
Happy 420. Yeah,
yes.
We started this shit on the 19th. We finished it on the 20th.
Yep.
So that's dedication. We should be getting fried right now, but instead we sitting around and we trying to present content. We trying to record content, and we trying to make the kids smile, man. Because
we're still gonna get fried afterwards, but business first.
Hell yeah.
So shout out to all my 420 pot smoking heads, everybody.
Yeah. Also shout out to us for not paying attention to Twitter.
Yeah.
And looking at these fucking snowfall spoilers. Cause
for this last episode.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing when I get to the crib. I'm going to I'm gonna find me a big ass corned beef sandwich from somewhere around here. I'm about to go catch these little details on snowfall. R.I.P. somebody.
Yeah, I know somebody died in there. R.I.P. Blank.
Yep. R.I.P. Blank and R.I.P. Jerome, man.
Yeah, recipe Jamming Jerome, man. That was my favorite character on that show, man.
Teach your mans how to squabble.
Yeah. Slap your daddy.
Yeah. Where the bitches?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That was Black history right there.
Yeah, really, man.
Right.
Recipes.
Yeah. This part didn't get recorded. We didn't catch this last time, but last weekend downtown, there was a lot of bullshit going on that fucked up the Greektown area yet again. We got to do better, Detroit. Come on, like we don't have shit else going on around here for free. Like everything is either state controlled or behind the paywall.
Yeah,
so
like Huey on the Boondock said, act like you got some goddamn sense.
Yeah, come on, man.
You know,
like, that's not cool, man. We got to do better on this.
Right, warm weather come out and everything. Y'all don't know how to act. Y'all want to cut up and shit. That's why I got back cold on us real quick. Man, we put us on timeout and shit. Like, you know, y'all gotta earn that privilege to get warm weather again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we fucked up the warm weather. So
yeah, we on timeout now. So we'll get warm weather with warm weather. We earned it, and then we gonna fuck it up again.
Yeah. So rest in peace to everybody that passed.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody that was affected by that shit. You know, we got to do better, man.
For real.
Please, let me have one good ass summer.
Yeah.
Where nothing crazy happened.
Right. Yeah. Without something jumping off and everything. We got the Grand Prix downtown coming up. Everything. Let's make this a good summer, okay? We ain't gotta resort to violence and all that type of shit. Act like y'all got some sense. Yeah. Be courteous to each other, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Final shout outs. Anything? Shout out to Modelo for getting me buzzed for this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely Modelo. Shout out to Modelo.
Yep. Shout out to whatever Coney I'm about to hit up after this shit.
Yeah, shit. I might have to go because shit ain't that much left open. I might have to hit up a Coney too. Shit.
Yeah. So you good, B?
We out. Yeah, we out. We out on this one.
All right. Yeah. For the third attempt.
Deuces.
All right.